Hello, my name is Ernesto, and I am a lecturer in sociology and the Global Systems Institute Assistant Director for Co-Production. And what I mean by co-production is thinking about how we can make science more just, how we can think about the political implications that most scientists try to keep outside of their work. I do this in the Global South, and mainly in Latin America, Mexico, Colombia, Chile, but also in other parts like Nepal. And the main purpose of my research is to do what you would call citizen science in a way that is critical of the power dynamics in the world. Because we're facing a climate crisis, and to do that we need to think very creatively about the social dynamics and not only the natural laws of biodiversity or glaciers. So that is my job. My job is to think about the complex interaction between politics and science and orient research towards justice. The future I envision is more or less like this. We have ethnographic research that goes really deep into the social dynamics of big, wicked problems that are very complex, and we don't know, like in very basic linear causality terms, what is making this problem so difficult. But at the same time, we mix that with artificial intelligence, citizen science, and we start bridging the gap between the more politically naive scientific objectivity and the less engaged politics, which doesn't really take science into account. So my job is really thinking about how to bridge that. And that's how I see the future of the GSI and the future of co-production. So we can be in COP75, right? And still not solve a lot of things. So for me, one of the present challenges is to actually work with grassroots communities to start being much more creative in the way we do sustainability work. And also start doing a politics that is more imaginative. All scientific knowledge is political. The fact that we actually need science to move forward doesn't mean that science needs to be disengaged with all the problems in the world.
Hi, my name's Ellie Fox and I'm a second year PhD student on the Environmental Intelligence CDT at Exeter, but mainly based in geography. For my research, I take an interdisciplinary look combining human and physical geography as well as science and technology studies to look at how glacier retreat in the semi-arid Chilean Andes affects water availability. So I met Ernesto in the training year of the Centre for Doctoral Training in Environmental Intelligence, and just he funds my PhD. And one of the seminars he gave was on his research studying volcanic risk in the Marapi volcano in Indonesia. And I just found it fascinating in this paper how he talked about how people in the area brought together seismographs and dreams, not necessarily privileging one over the other, to decide how they were reacting in these situations of risk. I just loved studying how different things come together and wanted to apply it to my research. Interdisciplinarity is vital because while science gives us the tools to detect that changes happened in the environment, whether that's in climate change or say water scarcity, and we can predict change into the future, fundamentally the drivers of those change and the solutions to those change will come from people. So science is only part of the picture, and we need to look at politics, power inequalities, and society to address those changes.